Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel that is named as Creative Stories, and today I'm gonna be telling you a very famous and popular storybook that is named as Geronimo Stilton, The Ship of Secrets. So basically I have this book, and yes, here this figure is, which is shown here, is Geronimo, and he's on a ship, and basically this whole story is based on a ship. It's yes, and this is some bird or whatever. And yes, so if you have read Elizabeth Dummy's books, Elizabeth is the real author of Geronimo Stilton, Ship of Secrets, and all the series of Geronimo, Thea, and Creepella, and Hero Mice, Cave Mice, and all those. She writes. If you are a big fan and you've read her books, then you must be knowing that Geronimo has done 9 more adventures in the Kingdom of Fantasy that is mentioned over here. And yes, so this is the 10th adventure in the Kingdom of Fantasy. So let's see what happens. So yes, so before we start, I'm gonna show you in the first page. I'm gonna show you something. Yes, we're here. So if you don't think and if you don't believe that Elizabeth is the real author of this storybook, then I'm gonna show you that. Over here you can see in the third para, last line, you can see Elizabeth's name is mentioned. So let's read the statement. The moral right of the author has been asserted, based on an original idea by Elizabeth Dummy. Yes, so it's the original idea is of Elizabeth Dummy. Let's now start the story, and if you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment down below if you have any questions. So here, this is the book review, and it's written Geronimo's 10th adventure in the Kingdom of Fantasy. So yes, it's a book review of this story, and I'm gonna read it to you. So let's read. This is his 10th visit. So he's written that this is my 10th visit. Okay, so Geronimo's intro is done, and now let's go further and read Scribble Hopper's introduction. So over here you can see this figure is Scribble Hopper. So Scribble Hopper, by the name only you can guess that he must be a frog. Yes, he's a frog. He's a frog. He's not a frog prince. He just works under Queen Blossom's fantasy kingdom, I mean. Okay, so let's read. I'm Geronimo's guide on his visits to the Kingdom of Fantasy. So he says that he's Geronimo's guide, and when Geronimo visits to Kingdom of Fantasy, he guides him and helps him. And I'm a chatty frog with a big heart. So he's saying that he's a chatty. He loves to gossip and chat amongst people, and he has a big heart. Like, yes, and I dream of writing a best-selling book someday. So he also, like Geronimo loves to read and write books, he also loves to write books, and he dreams of writing a best-selling book someday. And then, so Queen Blossom is the overall queen of the fairies. Yes, so like there are, like if you go to school, so there you learn some subjects, and like you divide subjects like English, maths, then Hindi, and all these subjects you divide, and like that they divide the Kingdom of Fantasy into 7. And then there are many, that there are Kingdom of Gnomes, Kingdom of Whales. So like that there is Queen of the Fairies, and that Queen of the Fairies is the White Queen, who is Queen Blossom. So let's read about her. I am known as the Queen of the Fairies, the White Queen. Okay, so she's also known as the White Queen and the Lady of Peace and Happiness. And she's also known as the Lady of Peace and Happiness. So peace means non-violence and happiness is opposite of sadness. So I hope to unite the world in love, light and harmony. So she hopes, she thinks of to unite, to make one the world, with love, light and harmony. So that was Queen Blossom, and now let's read. Okay guys, so now let's read Geronimo's 10th Adventure in the Kingdom of Fantasy review. So it's time to begin the review, and I'll tell you. I, Geronimo Stilton, was called to the Kingdom of Fantasy for the 10th time. Yes, so Geronimo was called to the Kingdom of Fantasy the 10th time. So I have told you already that he's already made many visits, 9 visits before, and now it's his 10th time. So a fairy princess called him there. So that fairy princess is Sweet Melinda. Sweet Melinda is the fairy of sweetness. Okay, and she needed his help. So she needed Geronimo's help. Let's read why. So the most powerful and dangerous wizard in the realm wanted to capture her. Yes, so there's a very powerful, and dangerous wizard in the realm, that means in the world of Kingdom of Fantasy, and he wanted to capture her and conquer the entire kingdom, and he wanted to conquer the whole Kingdom of Fantasy. So now let's read the second para. The wizard was hunting for special magical objects. Oh my gosh, that wizard was hunting for special and magical, that means magical objects to increase his powers. He wants to hire his reputation and strength, and to do that he'll need some powers. So he wanted to increase his powers by stealing that for that special magical object. So let's read the first one. The first one is fairy dust that can make him fly, and that he can only find from that Sweet Melinda, who is the queen of sweetness. And then he wants the precious gold of the gnomes. You may be knowing gnomes. What are gnomes? Gnomes are elves. And he wants the precious gold of the gnomes that will help him increase his power. Then he wants a dazzling egg of fire. So that dazzling egg of fire was mentioned in the Kingdom of Fantasy when Geronimo went 3rd or 2nd time, because that dazzling egg of fire was stolen. And if you want to know who stole that dazzling egg of fire, you should and I think that this wizard only stole that time. Anyways, let's move further. And more. So he wants a dazzling egg of fire and more. And now it was up to Geronimo to foil his plans with the help of magical friends, new and old. So by old he means the ones who are already in the Kingdom of Fantasy, and he's met them in his 9th adventures. And by new he means the new Kingdom of Fantasy members who he'll only meet in this adventure. And yes, so could he save the Kingdom of Fantasy? So now, if you want to know, will he save the Kingdom of Fantasy, or will he not, or will the wizard foil his plans and whatever, you have to read this book. And it's not necessary that you can only buy this book. You can also borrow it from your friends or family if they have. And yes, so I hope you enjoyed reading this book along with me. And yes, so if you enjoyed, please like and share this video with your friends and subscribe. And most importantly, comment down below to tell, so that you can tell me to which author should I produce a a video and a vlog and all that. And if you want me to tell you the full story of Ship of Secrets or some more series of Geronimo and Thea, just please comment down below so that I can listen to your request. And yes, so okay, so I have a big collection of the Ship of Secrets, and if you don't have yet, you can also buy this book. Yes, so thanks for watching and bye until my next book. But before that, please comment down below, please reply me if you want me to upload more videos of Geronimo or Thea. And before saying you goodbye, I'll also tell you a thing. So just, if you have bought this book, so just go to the last page. Here you'll find over here. Yes, so just move over here, and yes, over here. So here, if you want to know about the author, you can see from here about the author. So I'll tell you this also, and so I'll tell you the review about the author also. So I'll tell you. So Geronimo is basically born in New Mouse City, that is situated in Mouse Island, and he is Emeritus Emeritus of Mausomoric literature and of Neo-Ratonic comparative philosophy. So he knows all that, and he is a very, very famous person in New Mouse City. And for the past 20 years, he has been running the Rodents Gazette. I told you that is a newspaper, and that is a New Mouse City in Mouse Island, and that is most widely read daily newspaper. So in your homes also yes, everyone reads the newspaper, and yes, everyone reads the newspaper, and I think you have also read the newspaper. So in your country, your homes also, some newspaper may be very famous which you like to read, and that is Geronimo also runs that newspaper. And then yes, so this was about the author. And over here it's written, don't miss any of my adventures in the kingdom of fantasy. So let's see which are they. So yes, the kingdom of fantasy, that was the first adventure of Geronimo. I have this book, and if you want me to read it to you or give your review of this book, then please comment down below. And the Quest of Paradise also I have, and the ones I don't have, like I don't have the Amazing Voyage, I can buy it for you guys. And then when you turn the page, like I'm turning the page, you'll find all the Fabulous adventures. So in reality you call fabulous, but here you'll call it Fabulous, because it's a mice world, and nothing and everything has mouse written on it. So all these I have the Lost Treasure, Curse of the Cheese Pyramid, and if you want me to read any of them, you please comment down below and reply me. And yes, you can contact with me by messaging in the YouTube. Then when we turn the page, we'll have more books, and then we'll have special editions. So this special edition is very famous, and this book was very interesting to read, and when I bought this book, it was so fun to read it. And if you want me to read this book also to you, I'll read it surely. And then all this. So it was a lot of fun reading this book to you guys, and I hope you also had a fun and enjoyed reading along with me. And yes, so now it's time to bid adieu to you guys. So thanks for watching, and bye until my next video. But before that, I also disturb you. It was a lot of fun reading this book to you guys, and I hope you also had a fun and enjoyed reading along with me. And yes, so now it's time to bid adieu to you guys. So thanks for watching, and bye until my next video. But before that, I'll also give you a minute, and I'll tell you something. So please like my channel and subscribe my videos so that you get to see more videos, and if you subscribe them you'll see my videos very first. And if you don't have an interest in reading, it's okay, you cannot subscribe. But if you have a big interest in reading Geronimo's and other authors' books even, so please comment down below to tell me whose author's book should I upload next. And yes, so if you're a big fan of reading books, if you're a big fan of books and you love reading books, so please comment down, so please subscribe my channel, because this channel will benefit you a lot with books. So yes, thanks for watching and bye until my next video.